Hello and welcome. We have the global app patch notes for July 3rd, 2026. We're getting close to that ball, but we're going to be continuing. The PVE changes are now officially being closed out by PA. The last step is going to be Warrior Succession, starting with the Deep Ground Split. The attack range of the Warrior Spirit Strike applied to the skill has been adjusted to match the animation, and it now applies to targets close to Warrior as well. The advanced swordsmanship, the attack range of the warrior spirit strike applied to the skill has been adjusted to match the animation, and now the attack judgment of skill of the strong forward swordsmanship applies identically. It's been improved so the attack speed also increases when acquiring the forward swordsmanship. However, the travel distance has decreased slightly compared to the previous one. On the strong, they added a smoothly transition into the second hit after the powerful strike, and there is a brief delay after the third hit and has been changed so it links again afterwards. Improvements have also been made to allow chaining into supply, thrust, and counter stance. I'm not sure that's the right translation. Then we have spinning split. When using spinning split slash or spinning slash after other skills, such as counter stance, the character will now rotate according to the camera direction at the start of the skill to execute it. Spirit Strike now also applies to targets close to Warrior. Small damage changes on the Warrior Fighting Spirit on Succession. It's now going to have 3032% with a PvP application of 32.26. And the Advanced Swordsmanship is going to go up to 5049 with a PvP application of 21.55. Then we have Valkyrie Succession being touched upon. The Sword of Condemnation, the skill specialization stage, has been changed from 1 to 2. Accordingly, the cooldown has been changed from 4 to 6 seconds. Sword of Glory is changed from 10 to 8 seconds. Holy Window also from 10 to 8. Then we have Awakening being touched up more on Valkyrie. Then again, we mostly have damage changes. So Shield of Purification is going to get 4,500 damage on the hit. Also on the Energy Burst, PvP application of 36.66. Chastisement is going to go up to 6,559 with a PvP application of 34.12. Holy Explosion is going to go up to 2,026, 4,052 for the second and last hit. And the damage application is going to sit at 38.49. And then the Lightning Thrust is going to go up to 6,719 with a PvP application of 26.09, and the Extreme, or I think that's the enhanced version, is going to go up to 6,719 with a PvP application of 26.09. Then we have Striker Awakening being touched upon, so the Unstoppable Struggle, I'm not sure if that's the actual name. The skills that can be linked into it are changed to just the Fallout skill. Activation via skill slot registration is maintained. Down Smash effect has been removed. The stun effect of the successful hit has been changed to apply only to monsters. And then we have some damage changes, so the Spiral Bullet is going to go up to 3,382 on the regular hit, additional hit of 2,900, with 60.07% applied in PvP. The Roar of the Struggle is going to go up to 5,879. The last hit of 6,738. PvP application of 2706. And then we have the Reincarnation going up to 2,423 with a PvP application of 49.99. Then I know somebody's going to be very happy about this. Ninja Awakening is finally getting a little bit of love. So Ninja Awakening uses quick motions to weave most of its skill into combat flow. However, some skills felt like they deal low damage. So we have Seamless Seams going up to 3,018% with a PvP application of 24.51. The Execution is going to go up to 5,563, PvP application of 33.7. Short-lived slash, the normal, dual, and sword stance. The first hit and second and third it's going to go up to 6,103. PvP application of 30.69. Short-lived strike transition stance is going to go to the uppercut damage 4,450, and same for the downward strike damage. PvP application of 30.69. Then we have the Supersonic Boom. It's going to go up to 2,004 increase there. Bigger increase on the second hit to 8,860. First hit is going to apply 25.4% in PvP, and the other one 35.45. The boundary touched by the flash is going to go to 9,103, PvP application of 34.53. Dance Immortality, the normal and transition stance, it's going to go up to 4,340. The strike damage is going to be at the same amount, and the maximum hits on the rear strike as well on the same damage, with a PP application of 38.93. The double sword stance is going to go up to 5,419 on the first and second, PP application of 38.93. And then we have the sword heavy rain. The slash damage is going to go up to 2,272, nothing big there. The blade strike damage is going to go up to 5,113. That's a bit more, and the last hit is also going to go up to 5,535. PP application for the slash and blade strike is going to set at 27.14, and the last hit at 43.09. Then we have Corsair Succession. The Rough Wave effect has gained a 78 HP on successful hits. Then we have the Wind and Waves. The HP recovery effect has been increased from 100 to 168. The Swell, an effect has been added that restores 105 HP with each successful hit. And then the Rising Wave also has restores 132 with each successful hit. To be honest, I don't actually see this being PvE only. She can definitely be using it in PvE, but I'm seeing issues in PvP because Succession Corsairs are already tough enough to take down, and now they're going to heal even more. But we'll see. Then we have the Storm Surge, also having some damage changes. It's going to go up to 3,696, with the last hit being the same, 43.47% applied in PvP. Accordingly, the damage of the Aftermath has also been changed. The Temptation of the Sea is going to go up a tiny bit to 1,582 and 4,218, which is the bigger increase on the second hit. 58.66 is going to be applied in PvP. And then we have the Fickle Blue. It's going to go up to 4,067 with a PvP application of 43.2. Then we have some regular class modification and changes. So on Ninja, they fixed an issue where it was possible to sprint when using the Ninjutsu log skill while in stealth mode with the Oni Shadow. Shy, they fixed an issue with the stun effect was applied more frequently than intended in certain situations when using the Forest Wave skill while in the We Win state. Shy as well, they fixed an issue where the effect of the Talent skill was applied less effectively if the character continued moving while in the We Win state compared to standing still. Hashashin, there was an issue where the guide buff effect was removed when using the Sand Trap skill while in the Chusaldo state. Nova, they fixed an issue where the character movement was unnatural when using orbit deviation to the left while in Sting state. And then I think that's Busa, they fixed an issue where the Chain Immortal Step skill would activate first when W shift was pressed after the Butterfly Cloud while in main weapon mode. Then we have a small change. Olvia Academy's second term is going to get extended. So the duration is going to be until July 30th for global release. Admission period is going to sit till July 23rd. And the acceptance period is going to last till the 22nd. Then we have an animation being added for opening Ataraxian reward boxes. This is going to be for the Valmakeia, Secrekeia, Yolonakia, and Orzekia. The animation added to the boxes is identical to the animation that appears when opening Black Shrine raid loot. Then we have Songakshi C8-10 being released. The overall difficulty of the boss splits is similar to the recently added Duokshini and Oduokshini. So it's going to have 365, 375, and 385 requirements. It's also going to have pretty much the same thing we've come to get used to. Lightning traces in there on the I think that is C8. Yeah, I think that those should be the C8. Rank 1 to 9. Oh yeah, there it is. So then we have 8, yeah, C8, 1 to 9. Same thing for the C9 and C10. We have it in the guaranteed if you're in the top ranks. You do have the chance for the lightning trace as well in the 2 to 9. And then you also have a guaranteed one, I believe, on the final C10. Then we have a small thing. They're increasing the paint drop rates in monster zones, so overall across the board. So we, for example, see Ash Forest go up by 2.49 times, regular Ash Forest. Decade 1 going 2.41, Decade 2 2.37. Upper Sakraya is going to be increased by 2.47, lower by 1.69. Road Sulfur Base is going to go up by 2.4, the Decade by 2.41. Pilaku 2.47, and the Decade version 2.44. Aquan 2.48 base, 2.44 for Decade. Histria 2.53 for the regular Histria, 2.48 for the Decade version. Paddocks is going to go up by 3.09. Crypto Resting Thought is going to go up by 8.17, City of the Dead by 2.89, and then we finally have Tungrat at 1.75 and Darkseeker's Retreat at 2.39 increase. Improvements have also been made, so the Island Servant's Landscape Paint is applied in the Tunkuta Dekia hunting ground. Then we have some Orbita Castle hunting ground changes. So there will be some improvements made for the Titans appearing more natural. The unnatural display of the attack risk range has been fixed. The viewing direction of the Titan, and it has been fixed so the character does not get pushed back. To also make the Tomb Guardian Colossus appear more naturally, the following improvements have been made. The unnatural direction in which the Tomb Guardian Giant was facing has been fixed, and it has also been fixed so that the character does not get pushed back. Then we have small change. The blacksmith NPC Kadir in Hakinza will now also exchange latent boss energy if you would like that for the boxes, and I think memory fragments are also on the blacksmith. Then we have capture battles and base battles. The occupation battle UI has been improved to allow checking of performance score while of participating siege guild alliances before the defending side's field command or command post is destroyed. You can check this by going into the menu and the war occupation battle status. Then small change also for the guild is going to be guild mount transfer function has been changed so that only guild members with the mount management privileges can use it. Then we have UI changes. The improvements have been made so that when a new adventurer mounts a lovable mount with less than 30 stamina remaining, a description related will be displayed. It's also been modified so that when you select another character while viewing one character's equipment inventory in the world map, that character's equipment inventory will be automatically displayed. Finally, the position of the warehouse button that appears at the top when opening warehouses in the world map has been changed to the far right, and when equipping and fishing around with an expiration date, the durability warning UI has been improved to display based on the remaining expiration date. Even if the actual durability remains, a warning UI will be displayed. And upon expiration of the validity period has been indicated as insufficient validity red, and when it's 10% or less, it will be orange. Validity, that's a word to stumble over. Then we have some fixes and changes. So apparently they fixed an issue where the exclusive animation was not displayed when the workaholic outfit was worn by the My Maid of Ninja, Kunoichi, Guardian, or Scholar. They also fixed an issue with the quest to the Land of Morning Light. So KB's was not appearing in the recommended quest list. They fixed an issue with the Nautic Trickster quest would not progress when acquiring the knowledge of the highest point in Byukyu Island. The improvements have also been made to allow for more detailed quest guidance when conversing with the Guarania NPC on Papua Island. The phenomenon where unnatural furniture was floating on the harbor coastline late at night has been fixed. The issue where it was possible to climb onto transparent platforms inside Magnus has been improved. Some issues have been fixed where objects were not summoned properly when quickly selecting the next illusion after the Altar of Blood phase has ended. Fixed some issues where performance points were not tallied when destroying siege defense towers during Stage 2 in Unlimited Conquest. Fixed an issue where using the Gather Together at the start of the Ulukita base battle would intermittently cause you to fall underground. Conquest battle score status, they fixed an issue with the Alliance UI where the records of the top 10 players who killed the other adventurers are now displayed correctly. Then they fixed an issue with selecting the Abyss Well when using the pathfinding feature, guided the users to an incorrect location. Fixed an issue where settings were not properly reflected when downloading from the storage while the automatic cooking potion feature usage was enabled. Accordingly, the feature has been disabled when using settings store download. They also fixed an issue where the register PC, cafe, maid, and butler button would reappear, and the group command settings button would not be displayed if the character reconnected after pressing register PC, maid, and butler button. Oh god, that's a long one. Fixed an issue where the Rumble Snowfield event was displayed within the menu in certain situations. And then we have 3 pad mode fixes. They fixed an issue where the description of each item could not be viewed in the status at the bottom left in the My Info page. Then they fixed an issue where the world map would close when the B key was pressed while the integrated exchange was open in the world map. And they fixed an issue where errors occurred intermittently when exiting Magnus. So overall, UI changes, just nice little fixes. The siege, I think it's going to be nice for a few people to check, or maybe the commanding officers. The blacksmith in Akinza getting the exchange, great. Orbita hunting ground fixes, not really sure they were needed, but... Oh, we actually missed one. Changes have been made so that when Beelzebub appears, the HP of Zephyros Shadow Knight exposed to powerful energy is significantly reduced. I missed that one. But otherwise, the paint increases really great. Then Songakshi 8 to 10. Some people like. I'm hoping that they finally expand the group ones once they're finished with the solo versions. Then we have the extension of Olvia Academy. Nice little thing, nothing crazy. Corsair, I like. I think the HP recovery in PVE could be really helpful. I'm still kind of wondering, like, this feels like way too much of a change in PvP as well. But we'll see. Then we have the Ninja Awakening changes. Hopefully it's enough to make it more comfortable. Striker, small changes, nothing crazy. Same thing for Valkyrie and Warrior. It doesn't feel like a big change. Could mean a big change, but so far it doesn't look like it from an outsider point of view. And with that, I wish you all the best of luck, and I'll hopefully see you around.